Common behavioral addiction, an overview. As suggested earlier, there are many types of behavioral addiction. Here we are going to discuss an overview of some of them. Number 1. Gambling addiction. A person suffering from gambling addiction, also known as ludomania, continues to gamble despite the harmful negative consequences. Gambling can have profound and long-lasting consequences for your life, like relationship problems, financial problems, legal problems or imprisonment, poor work performance or job loss, poor general health, suicidal thoughts. Number 2. Food addiction. As the name seems self-explanatory, here the person is addicted to highly appetizing foods that are highly rich in sugars, fats, salts, etc. If you have been struggling with food addiction and if it is left untreated, it can rapidly begin consuming your life. Some of the issues you may have are like heart disease, digestive problems, malnutrition, obesity and sleep disorders. Number 3. Shopping addiction. Shopping addiction is characterized by an intense preoccupation with frequent episodes of buying, and an uncontrollable urge to shop despite serious negative consequences. If you have a shopping addiction, you may feel like you're on an emotional roller coaster. You may spend a lot of time thinking about shopping, get anxious before a purchase, feel relief or euphoria after a purchase, and feel guilt or shame later. Number 4. Gaming addiction. According to the American Psychiatric Association's DSM-5, about 6% of world population suffer from gaming addiction. People with gaming addiction typically involves playing games uncontrollably for many hours continuously, which may lead to poor physical health, anxiety and impaired social functioning. Number 5. Internet addiction. At Kearney Global Research study, India has most internet addicts, with 53% of respondents in the country are connected to the internet every waking hour. Furthermore, internet addiction is an impulse control issue leading to neglect in basic drives such as hunger and sleep. It may also lead to negative behaviors such as anger, fatigue, and social isolation. Number 6. Fitness addiction. There is no debate that regular exercise provides many benefits to a person's physical and mental health. The person with fitness addiction may have various motivations. A desire to build their body weight or shape, a feeling of inexplicable dread as an exercise is not performed, or to achieve an exercise-induced high. They work out even though they are not feeling well, sickness, or injured, in the end causing more physical problems for themselves. They may not be regular at work, school, and other social obligations to exercise. Number 7. Sex addiction. People who have a sexual addiction sex become obsessive, demanding, and controlling. Sex addiction usually begins with predefined sexual ideas and fantasies, which leads to an inability to control sexual behavior. The addict often develops a need for sexual behavior that is riskier. High-risk sexual activity may include unsafe sex, sex with multiple persons, masturbation, excessive, compulsive, or use of pornography, phone sex or sex via the internet, cybersex. Number 8. Cutting addiction. Cutting is one in a complex group of behaviors known as self-harm that involves a deliberate decision to mutilate or hurt oneself. Cutting entails making small cuts on body parts such as the wrists, arms, legs, stomach, and chest. People who cut themselves usually try to conceal their wounds, thereby cutting in places easily covered by clothing. Affecting young people aged 12 to 24 years old, cutting is the most common of all self-harm methods. Number 9. Cosmetic surgery addiction. Cosmetic surgery addiction stems from body dysmorphic disorder. Here an individual is preoccupied with a slight or imagined abnormality in their appearance. This obsession causes social isolation or occupational impairment and emotional problems. Behavioral addictions are not a moral failing, some people just end up in the wrong place at the wrong time.